Okay. All right. Good morning, everyone. My name is Michael Chu. This is Boss Capital channel. Thank you for being here. Today is Monday, July 28th, 2025. We are at 8:53 Mountain Time, more than almost 1.5 hours into the market. Nasdaq is 0.33%. So it's up a little bit. Dow is near flat. S&P also only up 0.1%. Nasdaq volume is a little bit lower, -3, and NYSE volume is a little bit higher, 0.2%. Hold on a second. Okay, so there's some news this morning. We have the trade deal with EU announced over the weekend. Believe it's like 15% was the agreed. Um, Let me see here. We see Nvidia and Tesla moving here. So let's take a quick look at those. Nvidia still making highs here this morning. Just a little bit up 0.8% right now. Tesla is bouncing back here again. Again, we're at this pendant kind of formation right now. So just start in that range. Um, the Nike gonna upgrade, and Honeywell is also moving. Um, AMD is still moving as well. Here we go. A while ago, this one is still moving. TSM. This one is weaker. You can see gap down this morning. Okay. SMCI is also moving. Trade desk. Let's look at the index. So this is the innovative IBD 50. We had a really strong pullback here, but we bounced back, and then we start moving back again. We still haven't make new high. Um, it was a very severe pullback here. Even though it lasted only 2 days here. So that's why we're not at new high. Relative strength, you can see it's kind of not moving much right now. So so some growth stocks might have stalled. Now let's look at the index here. QQQ. Yeah, we're making new highs this morning very slightly. SPY. This one's also making new high just slightly. It's near flat right now. Dow Jones. So this one hasn't made new high. It's also lagging. Look at this RS line. It's been lagging for a while now, so that's a big problem. And IWM also lagging a little bit. Yeah. So S&P and Nasdaq still making new high, but very slightly. Um, okay. Let's keep going here. So LNG had a big bump this morning because of the EU agreement, but it has pulled back right here. What other news are there? Monday morning, so this is going to be a huge week for earnings, so lots of stocks going to move up or down based on their earnings and guidance. So it's best for me, I'm just going to watch on the sideline, trying to figure out who are going to be the next leaders. So we'll see. Tesla announced a deal with Samsung to make more chips for them. Yeah. So obviously we have huge earnings from mega cap tech. So so far most of the earnings are from financials. So we're gonna see more tech ones coming out now. So that will definitely affect the market. So we'll see how that goes. In terms of stocks in the move, we're seeing AMD, each side doing pretty well today. It's again very volatile stock to trade, but right now it kind of came out right here. It's already pulling back now since this morning. So yeah, it's just near the middle of the range right now. Skywest, WWF, Lab, Rambus, uh, look at Rambus quickly here. It's also giving up the highs now. So this one, it tried to move, but it's still under a big downtrend line. So it looked like it got rejected at the 10-day this morning. So that's not a good sign. Um, BRT, those are still going, making new highs right now, very strong. CLS, this one also slightly making new high, or at least close to the high. Yeah, close to the high. Um, Coherent, this one also making new high. That one is still going. Credo also was the next one. This one also making new high. Again, also pulling back slightly after that. Let's see what else we have. With toes. Toes. So here's toes also making new high. So this one is running pretty well right now above the 10-day. We have Cabana. So this one reporting earnings soon. It's just pulling back very slowly, but nonetheless it is pulling back. Let's see, let's go to my list here. Google. So Google went up pretty high on the earnings, but it was kind of reversing that day and closed at the lows. Since that day, it's been trying to hold the lows here, and even today you can see it's testing the lows again. Palantir also holding near the highs. Not sure it make new. I don't think it make new high today though. 160. Yeah, it didn't make new high. So that's not a good sign. But yeah. Um, let's talk about Intuit. This one is trying to come up right now. Getting very close to the high. It might have already. This morning. So that's Intuit. Then we have Marvel. Our technology is also trying to come out right now. So it looks like just slightly. And let's take a quick look at Reddit. This one was doing okay here. Again, very choppy action here. And it's just having a really hard time coming out, This kind of reminds me of app loving because it just kind of stuck, like this. It's not moving, coming out back up. So that's a problem. Um, Let me see what else we have. Reading. So this one is bouncing out right now. There's not much. Commodities, I think, also correcting today. Let's see. Go bull in. Yeah, this is pulling back pretty strong right now. So again, it failed to break out, and now we're back into the middle range now. So let's okay, let's jump to financials. Not much also on financials are also pulling back. So we can look at CISO, the two top stock, Iron and CISO. So this one came out on Friday, but today is pulling back now to near the short-term moving average. Iron, this one has broken down below the 10-day, and now it's sliding to 21-day now. So that's the problem. Sometimes once they start to break down, they can come down really fast. So this one is already down 5% today. Let's look at some of the stronger ones. Citigroup. This one also fell to make new high now 2 days in a row. Um, Charles Schwab. This one didn't make new high, but it's holding up today. Let's look at Firm. This one's trying to bounce back. So far, this one's also starting to break down a little bit. Upstart. Oh, this one has a negative reversal today, so that doesn't look good at all. I think that was it. So overall, market is not really doing much. I mean, there's some bounce on the tech, but very minimal, right? Um, so so yeah, we'll see how this week's earnings go. It's really early in the week. Lots of news gonna come out. Uh, I find stocks have been reacting to earnings quite strong on the downside, but not as strong on the upside. Um, so there's way more risk on the downside than upside right now. If you were to sit through earnings, and with stocks so extended, really most of them don't have proper entry points anymore. So it's really hard to even get into any stock. So thank you all for watching. Have a good day. Have a good week. Bye now.